There is no denying that 2021 was a great year for Chinese dramas, from sweeping fantasy epics to tales of modern love. There was no shortage of great dramas to watch. But for those who may be new to the Chinese drama scene, or for those who just want a refresher on which dramas were the best, here is a list of the best Chinese dramas of 2022. The Oath of Love. This drama centers on an uplifting romance between a doctor and a cellist. To be honest, this story isn't particularly unique. It is just a typical romance comedy like we see in Chinese dramas. Except for the medical aspect of the drama, there is nothing unusual about it. But it is the characters and, of course, the cast and their acting is what makes this drama so endearing. One shouldn't take setbacks to heart and stumble there, unable to rise. One should learn to learn from them and make their life more colorful with love. This is what one should learn from Go Wei. If you're looking for a light and fluffy drama with an amazing cast and lead chemistry, this is the show for you.
我们好像是第一次见面。拜拜。干嘛呀，医生大哥？
我问你在干什么？
My Little Happiness. Starring Xing Fei as Zhurong, a determined young woman with dreams of becoming a lawyer, and Tang Xiaotian as Wen Xiaoxing, a surgeon who finds himself in need of legal aid. My Little Happiness is a fun little romance comedy that proves you cannot escape the strings of fate, no matter how hard you try. Defying her mother's wishes to study abroad, Zhurong not only tricks her mother into believing she is studying abroad, but goes on to take an internship at a local law firm. While that little bit of trickery is humorous enough in its own right, it is a highly tangled mess she finds herself in when she takes on her first case that really drives this drama. Not only is her first client a talented surgeon, he is also her childhood friend, landlord, and her next-door neighbor. With so much going on in this leading lady's life, there is never a dull moment, which is exactly why this drama was one of these past year's best.
还挑剔我手艺来着。
我觉得也没有什么理由一直麻烦同事，
我们只是同事。
还是邻居。
Falling into Your Smile. Set in the competitive world of esports, Falling into Your Smile highlights all the possibilities that await those who are willing to think and act outside of the proverbial box. Hu Kai's Lu Shicheng may be a hard-nosed professional gamer, but when he meets Cheng Xiao's plucky Tong Yao, everything changed. Together, they're posed to turn the male-dominated world of esports upside down, which is what makes this drama so fun. There is nothing more satisfying than watching the cold pro gamer turn into a loving, supportive fanboy who wants nothing more than to watch his lovely lady dominate the world of pro gaming.
陆思成，说话呀！到底怎么了？
因为长得丑，不配抛头露面。
陆思成，你别生气了，我刚刚不是那意思。
干嘛？
You are my hero. When Sandra Ma's hardworking doctor, Mika meets by Jingping's special op agent, Tinker Lei, in the romantic medical military drama You Are My Hero, sparks instantly begin to fly. Working together at the epicenter of a deadly earthquake, the two unlikely partners find they share more than just a common goal to save lives. Full of as much action as romance, this drama pleases on so many levels that it was impossible to exclude it from this list.
你干嘛呢？你放我下。
锻炼了。
啊。
Please feel at ease, Mr. Ling. After running quite literally into Liu Te Lingyu in the delightful romance comedy, Please feel at ease, Mr. Ling, Zhao Luxi's Gu Anxin has no choice but to take care of the recovering amnesiac, nursing the unknowing heir of an unspeakable fortune back to health. The two share a number of adventures that inadvertently draw them together. While every drama watcher knows amnesia is a commonly used trope, the way it is executed in Mr. Ling makes it a whole lot of fun. Instead of being used to drive people apart, it is actually what brings them together. Pair that with a hilarious number of misadventures and an ever-growing amount of romantic tension between the leads, and you've got a romance comedy that's definitely worth watching.
你辞职吧，我养你。
我辞职了，我们上街卖艺啊。
你放心，我不会让你受苦的。
The Sword and the Brocade. When fate demands Tan Song-yun's Shi Yin-yang to save her family from utter ruin, she soon finds herself married to well-list Jung-shu Ling-yi in the sweeping historical drama The Sword and the Brocade. With Ling-yi being a great military general and a high-born duke, and Yin-yang being a skilled embroiderer with nothing more than just her talent to offer. The two have nothing in common, save an ever-growing number of challenges mounting on all sides. With no choice but to work together, this reluctant couple find themselves growing closer as they fight to save their family from impending doom. The journey this couple makes from total strangers to true lovers is such an emotional and epic one that you cannot help but love every single moment of their story.
放心，无论如何，我都不会拿起你。
侯爷的心意，我自然是明白的。但母亲的心意，也不是你我能左右的。
母亲的心意，不代表我的想法。
Miss Crow with Mr. Lizard. In Miss Crow with Mr. Lizard, after a near-fatal accident forces Alan Rand's Gu Chuan to live a mere shadow of his former life, he begins to believe that his life has lost all meaning. Only after he meets Fei Xing's Jiang Xiaoyu does Gu Chuan begin to imagine that he can once again have a life actually worth living. Knowing how desperately alone and depressed Gu Chuan was before meeting Xiaoyu makes watching that spark of life return truly spectacular.
顾川，顾川，怎么了？
扶我去充电房。
好，来，慢点啊。
The Long Ballad. The sole survivor of a bloody coup, Dilraba Dilmurat's Li Changge swears to avenge her family's death in the historical romance The Long Ballad. After years of planning, Changge is poised to exact her revenge, but is thwarted at the last minute by the unexpected attack of the Eastern Turkic Khaganate. Now held captive as a prisoner of war, Changge eventually finds herself allying with victorious General Ashina Sun, played by Liu Wu. Together, they are a formidable force, but how can Changge remain by Na Sun's side when her family has yet to be avenged? With no shortage of historical romances out there, it is this question that sets this drama apart from the rest. Watching powerful mortal enemies slowly fall in love and the tension that rises along the way is what makes this drama truly spectacular.
我都站在你面前了，还要我教你怎么做吗？
徐峰，传讯给师傅还有魏书玉，就说计划有变。
是。
Douluo Continent. A fantasy story on an epic scale, Douluo Continent stars Xiao Zhan as Tang San and Wu Xunyi as his best friend Gu Xiaowu. Studying to become great soul masters, the two friends grow up together, sharing an endless number of grand adventures and making a number of friends along the way. Of course, you know that anyone setting out on a quest to become the greatest soul masters of all time is going to face some challenges along the way. But every obstacle they face, every battle they fight, and the ever-growing bonds between them all serve to drive the story in the most fantastic ways possible, making this an epic adventure you won't want to miss.
小心！
没事儿，还挺有意思的，别让我打一下吧。
Go Squid 2 DT Appledog's Time. Reprising their roles as DT and Appledog in the sequel to the 2019 hit drama Go Squid, Hu Yi-tian and Li Yitong return in Go Squid 2 DT Appledog's Time. Stars in the world of robot combat, DT and Appledog may have mutual respect for each other professionally. But when it comes to the competitions, they're both out to win. Of course, things take an interesting turn when their professional respect slowly develops into something much more personal. While just having the chance to return to the world of Go Squid is enough to watch this drama, there is no denying that it is an awful lot of fun watching these two fall in love.
没想到让一个热水器给破坏了。
根本就不是因为热水器，是我姐。我姐给我发信息，说她说漏嘴了。
Word of Honor. If adventure is what you crave, look no further than Word of Honor. Starring Jang Ji-han and Gong Jun, this action-packed drama tells the story of Jang Ji-han's Zhou Ji-shu, a talented young leader of the Imperial Guard who sets off to seek his own fortune rather than live tied to a life he doesn't want. Along the way, he meets Gong Jun's Wen Kexing, a mysterious martial artist, on a quest to avenge the death of his parents. Soon fast friends, the two eventually find themselves on a treasure hunting adventure so epic, it could alter the course of his story forever. It is so rare to see a drama centered around something other than romance, and what's not to love about two best friends whose epically grand adventures inadvertently change the world?
四季山庄不肖二弟子温客行，参见庄主。
Love Like the Galaxy Part 1. Love Like the Galaxy is adapted from the novel of the same name. Love Like the Galaxy narrative revolves around Cheng Xiaoshan, daughter of the Cheng family, who was left by her parents when she was a baby, and Ling Buyi, a general who is trying to unfold the conspiracy behind what happened in the past. The drama narrative then starts years later, during the return of her parents. All in all, do give this drama a try. After watching the first 2 episodes of the drama, you will find yourself wanting more. The drama visuals, story, and emotion will pull you in deep. And every episode keeps on getting better and better with unexpected comedic and heartbreaking twists and turns. You would find yourself watching back some of the clips just to appreciate the dialogue and actions.
少商与林将军虽已定亲，但终究还未曾成婚，还请林将军放手。
告辞。
With so many fantastic dramas out there, it is impossible to list them all. Which 2021 Chinese dramas top your list of favorites? Let us know in the comments.